What's up, guys? That really gross guy here, and it's been a little while. I missed a video last week for my custom Minecraft build, and hopefully you guys forgive me, but honestly, it was because I spent about 2 hours, just 2 to 3 hours probably, just basically tilling the land and creating farms. And you guys have already seen my first farm, so basically I just expanded that like crazy. And here that is, and now you can see why. I mean, it was nothing really that anyone would have been interested in and looking at. I did all the houses just a little while ago, and that took quite a while too, but I figured I'd bring it all together and show you guys, because I knew you guys wouldn't want, because none of these houses were here. None of you guys would have wanted, because I showed you guys about this area, and if I had just brought you a video with all this wheat field and this little house and then all this wheat field and that house, it would not have been really worth watching. So I held off on that, and then I went to town again on all these houses and whatnot. So that's what it is. Basically what it is it's connected to the initial part of this village, I guess we'll call it the village. This was the original place we started out, and you come over here, and this is the one bridge I built, and I connected it off of the one bridge. So if we were to sprint down here, kind of take a look at the views, if you were to go up and to the left, what I'll be doing is I'll be building the little outpost that each one of my little settlements have. You can kind of see, I mean, there's the tower on that one. You can see one right there. If you haven't seen the other episode, or if you have seen the other episode, you've seen these before. But that one over there, that one over there, and then there is one over that way. But I still have to finish one off for this little section of the area. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it up on this area, and it's probably going to be the largest one. Just because that one's kind of a tower, so this one I kind of want to make up for this area, this area in here, to make it a pretty secure and large outpost. But yeah, if we head down here, we've got all the fields like you guys have just seen. A lot of wheat like crazy. This is kind of just going to be, there's water underneath each one of these. If you didn't see the last episode, I kind of mentioned that, but there's water under those to help the wheat fields grow. And yeah, so there's a lot of wheat. This is kind of going to be the supply for the entire area, is this wheat farm. Right here, I kind of just set up almost like a tiny little religious building, church, if you want to call it. But yeah, just for the local community, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I could put like, yeah, maybe I could put like some sort of, no, that doesn't really work. Maybe the stone. Maybe we'll do the stone. Almost like, oh, I should probably do the regular stone, because the mossy one would not look good. Building blocks? Is it a building block? There it is. Okay. So we'll put that here. Swap that. And maybe it'll be like the altar, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that looks fine. That looks okay. Maybe I'll even bring it around. No, that doesn't work. Then you can't walk back there. Alright, so open that up. So that's a little church area. We walk around here. All of this is kind of sectioned off of the walkway with a bunch of torches to light the area up, because no one wants a creeper to blow up all the things. This is a pretty book-heavy person's house. We got ourselves a chest on this little cool thing, the bed, and the little bit of crafting area, and another chest up here. We kind of got the roof going the way the roof is going, and each one of these brick paths leads up to one of the houses. There's one over here going up to that one, and there's one back there going to that one. We have another house with some books and a table, like kitchen-y setup, I guess, and then the bed and the chest. We have, there's the path that goes back to that one. Oops. And here's a enchanting table with all the cool stuff I like to think this guy is more of an enchanter. And we got our table set up and the bed with the chests and whatnot. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. And I'll show you those buildings also as well. But yeah, we come up right here, and this is where it kind of splits off. This is the transportation area for all the goods that goes over to the other town. You just basically hit that button, and it will send over. Usually, I'm going to put a chest in there. I just had those to test it out. But you put a chest in there, and it'll send it over to the other town, so you can transport all your wheat and all your goods and stuff. Same thing with down here, except this one goes to that part of town, way down there. It circles around and goes that way. So there's that, and here's a bunch of wheat, just kind of giving it the feel that this is where they're gathering up all the wheat so they can send it on to the other areas. This is a little, like, blacksmith shop. I'm going to put some armor on there real quick. But this is where I'm going to put one of the villagers to kind of sit behind there and kind of serve as like a store. And then we come out here, and this is the storage area. Pretty cool. Lots of chests on all different elevations and whatnot, so you can kind of organize and do whatever you please. This door is almost like this is where they ship it in and out of, giving it the wider walkway so you can take whatever you need or have stuff brought to you, or that comes across from the other towns, and then you can have like a loading bay to bring in all your items and do all the storage. So that's pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. And close that. What we have over here is, man, I keep doing that, is another house. Pretty basic, just kind of gonna be having villagers living in all these houses. Not really stuff for our player to really interact with, but we want it to look a little bit roomy, I guess, a little bit realistic, so that they'll all have beds and a chest. Some of them will have crafting tables and whatnot, but pretty basic, kind of just filling in the area, making sure there's villagers for all of the wheat farming, and some up here for the outposts and whatnot. So these will all be villagers that I will put in place after a little while. This is also kind of set up so that we can maybe go down here and do some stuff, mining or whatever. But it kind of ends here, which I didn't really realize until I kind of built up the town around it. I was hoping it was going to go a little bit deeper because I knew this was here, and this might go a little bit of ways, but I didn't really set it up. I was thinking about doing like a winding staircase all the way down, but I figure maybe this is the area where maybe I'll even knock this off, and this will be the area where like spies or someone, like you catch someone stealing or something, where you bring them over here and you freaking boot them into the pit. Kick them off into the pit, and they either die or they have to get killed by the mobs. But yeah, those are the houses. I'll show you the little farmhousey areas. Dang it. But yeah, I kind of do a little pattern in the floor, but nothing that'll make you kind of bounce around and move around a lot. Little chests and whatnot. And then up here we got ourselves a lamp. I should probably bring that down a couple more levels, but we do have some torches in here and whatnot, so nothing should spawn in here, I hope. If I see something spawn in here, I will change it up and create some more light. And then I've already shown that one. We'll jump in here real quick. Pretty much the same idea in this one. Still kind of set up not to do that. That's a furnace. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. This one's smaller. Kind of have a couple small ones. That one's itty bitty. This one's a tiny bit taller. And that one's the big boy. This one's also got the most wheat, so I figured that would be fitting for this one to be the largest. But yeah, that's the gist of this area. I'm going to be building, if you guys don't know, I'm going to be building a like castle pieced together all over this mountain over here. And I will show you, I'm just making sure I covered everything. Yeah, but I will show you what I've basically done with this. So I have this bridge going across, and it's raining, and I don't like that. But we have this bridge going across, and it comes down this way, and then over here, over the water, and then you come up through here, and we have this little area. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be building a large castle wall on this very outside with like the spires, I think they call them spires, but the little towers on each corner. So you kind of can have maybe some archers up here looking at maybe some ships coming in. I'm thinking about doing like a port area, either this way or over this way. It might be more suitable over here. Maybe I'll do both. I might do both because over there kind of needs a little bit more, and that is some flat terrain, which could do pretty well for some ports. But yeah, so we're gonna have this big castle wall, and then I'm also going to build little dwellings into this castle area, and hopefully I can manage to get stairways that kind of climb up and go to each one of the little dwellings, I guess. But then we have the staircase in the back that's gonna go all the way up, and I'm going to make, I should probably break those out, and let's just really quickly, for the sake of time, is turn those into that. But yeah, I'll put some railings up and whatnot to allow for us to safely pass around this area. Put some torches up. Should put some torches up too. Didn't want to do too much building on camera. I usually don't, but yeah. So you would basically come through here, have some more dwellings, maybe in all this rock face, and then wind around this way, come around this way, and probably go up here, and I'm going to build like somehow I'm gonna build some walls up here and whatnot and create like this large open court area, and then have like a main area maybe like right here where the king's throne is and whatnot, and some guards, and have some towers up on these areas. Maybe like put a tower like right here and a tower over here, and maybe fit one in maybe here-ish. I don't think I could come out all the way over to this area because this is kind of too thin. But yeah, and then build up a castle on this part. Hopefully if I can get everything done. The port is probably going to take a while, and the castle's going to take a while. So that's going to be quite a bit of work. But I'd like to get a world download out for you guys after I get this whole kingdom, I guess, done. And then I'll start working on another one. But that way you guys, if you want, can pick up right where, right when the kingdom is done, and maybe do some role-playing or do some survival mode. And just kind of enjoy the map yourselves. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I wish the sun would come out, but yeah, it's going to be a long time. So anyways, that is basically it for my what I've done this past 2 weeks. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, and that would be awesome. If you want to subscribe and see some more, Minecraft isn't necessarily my main thing, but I definitely love this game, and allows me to do some creative stuff, to get the creative side out. And yeah, if you guys like it and support it, I would be happy to make these more routinely. Yeah, enjoy Minecraft, and maybe do some survival if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, that is basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, guys,